Right now, you can see we finish and we know what does it mean join process. And I have another exercise for you. So I will start brand new project. To do so, you can see here there is a new icon on the top left. You click on new and you want to go with blank. So it means empty. You want to change, save changes. That's up to you. I'm not going to save it. And you can see here I have a blank empty project. Okay, now our next exercise is about something called merge. So in today's class, by the end, you should learn two things. One, it's called join, and we know what join means. It means it adds more fields to your attribute table. So the meaning of join, it means we are adding more fields to your attribute table. Right now, we look into something called merge. But before I do so, let me show you something very interesting in ArcMap. In, in AutoCAD, we simply have command. For example, if I want to draw a line, I'm going to type in Line, and then this will allow me to draw a line. And you can expand the discussion. I can draw a text, or maybe a polygon, or maybe a circle, or a hatch, whatever. In ArcMap, we don't go by command. Okay, so watch this. So I'm going right now to simply minimize my folder connection. And just below my folder connections, there is something called toolboxes. Toolboxes. Under toolboxes, you can see here I can minimize for sure. If I expand toolboxes, you can see there are something called my toolboxes, and there is something called system toolboxes. System toolboxes, those are the ones that you can install, or when you install the software, they come with the software. However, ArcMap, just like almost any other software right now, they allow you to develop your own program under the software. Same as AutoCAD. AutoCAD, it has, you can write code. If you know about programming, you can write code in a Lisp function or sorry, language, or you can write code in .NET or maybe C Sharp or maybe Python. So there are so many opportunities, and that's kind of make your software very flexible. Okay. Same here. ArcMap allows you to write your own code if you know about programming, and then I think it's Python, if I remember correctly. I've never done any work on ArcGIS, like in terms of programming. I have done some work on Civil 3D, like program my own some little tools that it helps me to speed up some of the things. Okay, now, anyway, so if you just go ahead and click on System Toolboxes, uh, you can see here that when you install the software, it comes with many of those toolboxes. I would say more than 10. On the very top, there is something called 3D Analyst Toolbox. 3D Analyst Toolbox. And then analysis, cartography, conversion. Now, let's look at, for example, data management. Okay, so I want everyone to select data management toolbox. Then you can see, first of all, do you see the icon of the toolbox? Looks like pretty much like the toolbox that if you are handy man like me, you have your own toolbox that have so many tools. Okay, now you can see this is a toolbox, and then if you click on the plus sign next to the toolbox, you can see it opens up, and you can see under data management tools, there are many, more than 20 different sub toolbox. So kind of a toolbox that has a drawer, and the drawer has inside drawer. And I think if I remember correctly, let's go to general. Okay, so see this general. So if you go to general, which is a sub toolbox of your data management, Then if you click here, then finally, look at this. So you can see here right now, those are tools. Look at the name, merge, find identical, delete, create. So what are those? Those are tools. And look at the symbol. The symbol, it has a hammer icon, and the hammer, it means that's your tool. So we have a toolbox, and then a sub toolbox, and then a tool. This reminds you with the Windows Explorer, huh? You have a folder and subfolder and subfolder, and then finally you have a file. Same thing. So what is a tool in ArcGIS? A tool is a little program. A tool is a little program equivalent to command in AutoCAD. A tool that allows you to do a small job. For example, and that's our next exercise, we will exercise on merge. Okay, now, again, all you need to do is if you want to start and using this tool here is double click on the tool. Watch me. So if I double click here on merge, this is the program called the merge. And what it does, it simply merges more than one shapefile into one shapefile. For example, I can merge 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 20 different shapefiles into only one shapefile. Kind of adding, you can think about merge as adding shapefile together. Great. Now, I'm not going to run the tool right now. This is our discussion next, so we will do that later on. But for now, I'm asking you, do you like the way I am able to get to the merge? For example, I need to go to data management and then go to general and then scroll and then find out that I have like probably 10 tools. This requires a lot of memorization because anyone who wants to use the merge will have to remember that merge is available under general, and then from general, it's under data management. That's really big deal because in total, maybe ArcGIS will have maybe more than 2,000 different tools, which means if you want to use some of these tools, do I have to remember really where the tool is located, or there is a better way? You guys can guess, huh? This will be dumb if the way that this is ArcMap works. It means you have to have a like a gigantic like memory to memorize all those where every tool is located. Now, what is the better way? I guess you guys see it, huh? Any help? How can I find? Excuse me?
Make a shortcut for that.
There is no shortcut, but there is a search. Okay, so there is a search, like a place where you can search, and from the search, you can quickly get access to your tools. Where is my search? It's here. So you can see here, there's a catalog and there is a search. And I'm not sure if in this class, did anybody ask last time what happens if I close one of these things, like the table of content or the catalog or maybe the search? Did I tell you how to revive them back?
Yes, you told us.
Okay, perfect. So anyway, so the searches here is very simple. All you have to do is you simply click on the search, and it gives you here, a search box, just like Google, a search box where all you have to do is just type in a keyword. For example, I'm gonna type in here, for example, delete, okay, or something like any key word, and then I can click on whether this delete is a map or maybe data or tools or images. And remember, which one is better? I guess you have to be more specific, because when you say all, it means you get more results back. When you are specific and say tools, it will simply find for you all the tools that they contain this delete keyword in it. You know what? I'm gonna start right away and we'll look for merge. I'm trying to show you that there is another way. Instead of you will have to memorize where is my tool in this structure, like toolbox and sub toolbox, there is a better way through the search. So I'll go MERG, merge, and if you say merge and then make sure you are very specific and you say tools because you're looking for a tool called merge, And you can see here we have results, which is not one, which is not really one result for sure, because you can see we get merge, and then below you get merged divided roads, and we get merge mosaic database, and blah blah blah. So you can see here, when we say merge, maybe there could be more than one tool that has the word merge in it. So that requires a little bit of experience. You can see here, my merge tool is available under data management. Now, how can I run my tool? So if you are in the catalog, you double click on the tool. If you are in search, there is a hyperlink. Okay, so that's a hyperlink, which means once you click on the hyperlink, it will open up for you the tool. Remember, under the tool, there is a little bit of description. For example, it says here, combines multiple input database into single database. And this is kind of a help for you. So if you are curious, like which one of those should I use, this little description here should help you to determine which one you should use. Let's go ahead and click on merge. One click. So you can see here, it opens for me. It opens for me all the the merge tool. Okay, great, thank you. So let's close this one. Let's go back to our catalog and minimize everything. Go to our folder connection. So right now, if you expand our folder connection, which is GIS-1, there is one folder that contains our last exercise for today. Look at the name. It's called JU base data to merge. So looks like our data for merge is available under this one here. Let's go ahead and expand this folder here. Now I'm going to move my catalog a little bit so you guys can see better. I'm going to ask you guys here, how many shape files under JU base data to merge? How many shape files? How many shape files under GeoBase data to merge?
2.
2. Let's go ahead and bring them in. So you can basically click on the first one, which is, it has kind of weird name, LCC 2000, and then 72E, and then we can simply drag and drop. Great, here is my shape file. Next is, we will go to the 82H, and then I want you guys to watch what happens. I'm going to bring it in, and looks like the two are adjacent, and the software randomly select the same color for them. So you guys will not be able to see which is which, okay, I guess. But I can do something which is very simple. I can recolor them in a way that you can see the difference. I will choose, for example, this green, let's say this green. Now you can see, you see the difference. So one of them is one shape file, and the other one is another shape file. Now, can we merge them into one shape file? Yes, we can. But before I do so, I have very important thing to show you. I want someone to get some pencil ready or pen ready. Get your pen or pencil ready. I need one volunteer. One volunteer, please. One volunteer. Can you tell me your name if you volunteer for me? Don't worry, you're not gonna do super thing. Very simple. Kitan,
Yeah,
would you volunteer?
Yeah.
Thank you. Watch this. So, okay, so I'm gonna go to my first shape file. I will right click. I will go to open attribute table. Open attribute table. Now, Kitan, can you tell me how many polygons do we have in this shape file?
36715.
Can you please write it down?
Okay.
All I want to do, by the way, I want to show you what is the effect of the merge after I get my merged shape file. Okay, so please write down 36,715. Are you okay now?
Yes.
Okay, let's repeat the same thing for the other shape file. So go to open the right click and open attribute table, and please write down how many polygons in this shape file, which is 16,600 polygons. Now let's close this one And let me ask you before we do anything, when we combine those shape files together, I'm asking you, can you expect how many total polygons in the resulting shape file?
Should be 53,315, but depends on the merge, like how much it will overlap.
There is no overlap. There is no overlap. It is simply next adjacent to each other. So there is no overlap, which means what you said is completely right. You supposed to get like about 53,000. Kitan, please do the math. Please add the two numbers together. Because as soon as we do the merge, I'm going to show you one more time the attribute table for the resulting file, and we check how many total polygons did we get. Are we ready? Okay, so now we want to merge, and I already said it. In order for us to do the merge, I use one of ArcGIS tools, which is called merge. And here we go. I click here on merge, and it opens for me the merge tool. Now, I'll tell you something. I know it's kind of different, scary, tools. Oh my God, that's too difficult. But I'll show you. ArcGIS tools are very, very simple to use. In most times, it will be here is your input files, and here is the name of the output file. That's it. Sometimes we need to add some parameters, but in our case right now, which is the merge, it's as simple as you tell the software, here is my data that I want you to merge, and here please save them in this file. So please watch me. Right now, I will try to add my input database, my input shape files. There are many ways, by the way, many ways you can open from your computer. You can, for example, say browse, or if you drop this menu, as long as you have downloaded or you have already loaded them in your project, you will see here both of them available here. Or I love the drag and drop. I love the drag and drop. So watch this. I click on 82H, drag from table of content into there, and drop it. So you can see the software already picked the name. Now I'm asking you, does it have any meaning if I hit OK right now? Remember, we're adding, how we're merging. So does it have any meaning if I have only one file right now?
No, we need two.
You need another file. So the minimum is 2, and you can go forever. You can add 2 or 3 or 10. So I'm going to go with the second one more time from my table of content, drag it and drop it here. So you can see the software has picked the two names. I have some comments for you, very important comments, very important. So if you want to write down, please. Number 1, those shape files must be of the same type. In GIS, we don't merge points with lines, or lines with polygons, or polygons with points, which means both of them, they have to be polygons, or both of them, they have to be points, or both of them, they have to be lines. In case if you do, by mistake, you add points to lines, the software will complain, will give you an error. You understand? You understand?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
second thing is the software allows you to bring in like import data where the two shape files, they have the same name. The software will allow you to import data if even the file, like the shape files here on the left, they have the same name. It is not happening right now. The names are different. But if you want to bring in two files with the same name, software can do that. However, if you want to combine them here in a merge, it will complain. And I already told you, we use the table of content to rename if we wish. So if you want to rename this one to Tahir and this one to Hassan, for example, you click and change the name to Tahir and this one to Hassan. What I'm saying is, if this one is Tahir and this one is Tahir, software is okay to bring them in, but this tool will complain because the name is the same. And this is something you will see in your project. In your project, you will have the same name. So you want to change one to another name. Now, here is my last tip before I hit OK. Right now, the software, as soon as you add your files, the software will give you here a name and a path. Software will propose for you, okay, you know what? I will save it for you here, and I will give it this name. Please do not write it down. Circle it. Please write it down. Going forward, software will do that every time you run a tool. It will propose for you a name. Never accept the name or the location where the software is proposing. So why is that? Because simply after you hit OK, and then you say, okay, where is my file? You're gonna go nuts and you cannot find your file. However, what I will do, watch this. I'm gonna go here and I'll say, okay, you know what? No, I want to change it, my location. I'll drop this menu. I'll go to GIS-1. I go to database to merge, and I will say here, Tahir merge. Tahir merge. So you can see right now, I know what is the name of the file. I know where I have saved it. If you hit OK, and I know whatever I do, I know some of you will come and say, okay, Tahir, I cannot find the file I just done. Please, please, every time the software propose for you a name and a location, don't accept it. Change the name and the location to where you know. Okay, watch this. I'll say save. Anything else? No, I can hit OK. But I want to just iterate. The use of those tools are very simple. Here is my input. Here is my output. How simple is that? It's very simple, huh? Now, please watch me. And if you are following me right now, if you follow me right now, please let me do OK first and then hold. Don't hit OK, please. And I'll tell you the reason, huh? So let me do it first. So I'm going to hit OK. Once you hit OK, right now the software is working, is doing the merge. And then what happened is, if the process was complete, you will get here on the bottom right corner where my cursor is, and I will show you when it comes up, you will get kind of a notification. It will tell you, success, success, I have done it for you. So let's wait. It will take some time, and this time is not constant because it depends on the server. Remember, the ArcMap license, it doesn't survive or live on your machine. It lives on state server. And that's why I think it's coming. I want everyone to watch. Watch this. Merge, and you get this green check. It means success. It means the merge process is done. Okay? Sometimes some of you will get red cross. And the reason why you get red cross, it means failure. It means the server was busy, or you lost the connection, or any trouble has happened where the software failed to find for you the results. I have no cure for that. It's a server-based license, and the license on the server controls this process. So if you encounter this failure, please don't contact me. Just do it in another time. Maybe wait for 5 minutes until the server is not busy and try to do it. Are you guys following?
Yes.
Okay, so now we have the results. So I'm going to show you where is my results. So you can see the software has already, you can see on the table of content, there is Tahir merge, and below here, there is those are my original. So those are my inputs, and this is my output. You know what? I'm going to hide Tahir so you guys can get the extent and the feeling of the results. So on the left, my green is my input, and on the right is my I would say magenta or whatever, this this pink here on the right. And let's change the color. So I'm going to change the color to yellow, okay? So you guys see visually. So right now, those are inputs. So let's turn off inputs and then turn on the output, okay? I'm hoping that you guys can see the extent of the merged file. Now you have one shape file that simply contains all the footprint of your original input shape file. Now, something Kitan will help me, Kitan, what was the total number of polygons in the two files?
53,315.
Okay, so we open table of content. Do you see on the bottom here how many we have in total?
Everything.
Same number, so we have 53,315. Now here is the bottom line. So what merge does, it simply adds more record. It takes the records on the first, how many polygons, and remember, watch this. Watch this. Guys, every single row with the Excel terminology, we call it here, we call it simply, I'm sorry, we go here, table of contents. Now, every one of these, what does it represent? So I'm not selecting a field, so those are fields, but I'm selecting here a row. And again, in database, we don't call it row, we call this one a record. So what does the record mean in database? It is one of those polygons in your shapefile. One of these polygons in shapefile. So what merge does, it simply takes, those 1,000 polygon on your first shapefile, and it adds them one more 1,000 from the second shapefile. So again, bottom line is merge, it adds more record or more rows into your attribute table. I'm asking you, so what join does? So this is what merge does. Merge, it simply adds more record or more rows into your attribute table. I'm asking you, what does join do? Not merge, What does join do? Any help?
Add field.
Say it again, sorry.
Add more fields.
Add more fields or more properties. Thank you so much. And this concludes our session today. You know what? I said it already that you guys are the other class, the other cohort I'm teaching is simply they have tomorrow off. Bad luck, they have, or maybe good luck for them. Tomorrow is off, which they have surveying class tomorrow, and also Monday is off, and they have another surveying class. So they are missing 2 classes. So you guys will be way ahead of them. So I'm going to be okay. Like I'm going to stop in here. I'll give you today, and I mean we're done for today, and I will open the floor for question if you have any.
Yes, I have. I couldn't input my data for data to merge, so I need your help.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, once we're done, just come work with me one-on-one, and I can help you for sure. Way easier than now. Anyone needs more help after the class? Okay. So guys, listen. SFQ is up. I'll help you time later on. So SFQ is up. Today is the deadline. So midnight tonight, it's the deadline. If you are willing to give us some feedback, please do before midnight. That's a friendly reminder for all of you. Some people say, okay, yes, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow it's done. Deadline is over and you cannot say anything. If you have something to share with me of some positive feedback that I can improve my course, then please do. Thank you so much. I'll help you guys on one-on-one after right now. I'm going to start with Kitan, then Tam. Have a good day.